today we are going to talk about the kip. The kip is a super important movement that we do in CrossFit. We use it for things like pull-ups, muscle-ups, toes to bar, hanging knee raises, which we're going to talk about for today's conditioning piece, and even things like kipping handstand push-ups. So the kip starts with what is called hollow and arch. It's a very common gymnastics term. The hollow position is I am a banana, but I'm going to show you on the ground what that looks like. And the arch position is the opposite of that. I'm arching like this. Why that's important is because the arch is our loading to have momentum to get in this hollow position to do things like pull myself to the bar or the rings, or even when I, again, do handstand push-ups. So we're going to start with hollow and arch on the ground, and I'm going to show you modifications. If the hollow position is too hard to hold for now, we're going to build you that strength so you'll be able to hold it with ease. So what you're going to do for the hollow position is you're going to stop and get on the ground, and you're going to reach those feet out straight in front of you, and you're going to reach those arms behind you, and the small of the back is on the ground. This is the hollow position. Now, this can be a very challenging position to hold. So if you find that your back starts to leave the ground and you can't hold that position, that's okay. I want you to find where you can hold it, even if that means just doing this to start. That's totally okay, because again, we're going to build you that core out to be able to hit that position with ease. So we start here, and then maybe we can reach our arms out. Oh, and I got it. And then maybe I reach my legs out, and I'm good, and then maybe I lose my back. Okay? I want you to play around with that. And in a minute, we're going to have you pause the video so that you can go do the prescribed amount of work. For the arch, we are rolling over onto our bellies, and we are just doing, again, the opposite of that hollow. So our legs are going to be up. We are squeezing our butt, trying to keep those toes pointed and feet as close together as possible. And then we are reaching those arms out in front of us, fingers straight, thumbs to the sky, keeping those hands as close to our ears as possible. And we're holding it. All right. You are going to pause the video, and you are going to go practice your hollow and arches. As a reminder, we do want you taking videos of what you're doing and posting in the circle community so that we can give you coaching feedback and help set you up for success. Because again, this is a foundational movement for CrossFit, and we want to make sure that you train it well. Now, you are coming back, you've paused it, you went and practiced your hollow arches. We are going to move on to what are called hollow and arch rocks. So the hollow hold was an isometric or static hold. We weren't moving our bodies at all, right? The next step to that is the hollow rock and the arch rock, which means that I use my core, shoulders, and legs to get myself moving a little bit. This helps me build that core stability. So I'm getting into that hollow position, and now from here, I'm rocking back and forth. Woo, that gets real spicy real fast. Again, if you can't keep the small of the back on the ground, that's totally okay. I want you to find that position where you can keep that small of the back on the ground and practice rocking. Okay? We're building confidence in the positions. It is always okay to scale if need be. For your arch rocks, we're getting in that position, the arch position, and then rocking back and forth. All right? Go ahead and stop the video and go practice your arch and hollow rocks. Now you're back, and we are going to take it to the rig. If you don't have a rig yet and we're practicing still at home, then I want you to watch this, understand what you will be doing when you get to a place where you can be hanging, and get an idea of exactly what a kip swing looks like. You can also continue to practice your arch and hollow rocks, which I know are very challenging. For the kip swing, we are going to take that hollow arch and make it happen on the rig. And I'm going to show you just little ones because we want to be able to practice little ones with control so that we can ultimately have big ones and use those big ones to do things like pull-ups. So you're going to jump up on the rig. You're going to make sure that you wrap those thumbs around. And then from there, we are going to initiate that hollow arch. And it actually comes from both our shoulders and our cores. So it's going to look just like this. Wrap my thumbs around and little swings. Notice that I'm hitting hollow, arch, hollow, arch, hollow, arch. And you'll see that just doing that actually gets me swinging. That swing is the momentum that we use to be able to do all these fun gymnastics moves. All right, you are going to, if you're at a gym, you're going to go practice your little kip swings, make them look perfect. And if you are at home, you're going to go back and practice some more arch rocks and hollow rocks, and then we are going to move on to your conditioning piece.